For this video, I'm going to show you how to add text and manipulate text for your zine. Now, I've started on my magazine or my zine design, and you can tell I definitely love to use like this different color, kind of playing with different colors in and out. So these are actually two different texts. So you notice I have trait and trait. So I actually have two texts, one gray and one white. And then I just mask out the part that I don't want, like the layer mask button. When we were doing composites, we used this button a lot. So you can even use it with text. So for just a basic title, kind of like this, which you don't have to give it a title, but I decided to just group mine in categories. But if you're going to give a title, all that you really have to do is just click on the screen after pressing the text T button. So then I can say title, and there's my title. Now, if I want to change the font size of it, I have to highlight that text, and then I can change the font size, whether it's bold. I can change the font type, and I can even change the color. So if I click on this color, I can then go in and color pick from my screen to change that color to the exact same color on screen. Now, you're not limited to just the fonts that you have in Photoshop. You also have fonts, in Adobe. So if you're in your Adobe Creative Cloud, you open it up and you go to Manage Fonts. You can say Browse More Fonts, and it will open up a web page where you can look for different fonts. You can filter your searches, and say if you liked a font, you can click on it and then activate that font within your project. So because it's Adobe fonts, it will automatically show up in Photoshop once you activate that font. All right, but what about the text for your descriptions of your pictures? For that, you can choose to just lay out a space. So I haven't wrote what I need to go here yet, but let's say I want to kind of design my layout first before I decide what I'm typing. I'm going to just make a square with my text icon, holding down my left mouse button, and it fills that whole square with text. Now I'm still on my 60-point font, so I'm going to go down to about 10-point font, maybe 11. Let's see, what's my font size here? It is 10. So I can go select 10 for this font type as well. So 10. And I can even change the color of that as well. Now, if you try to resize your font like this, notice how it stretches. Please don't do that. It's so much easier just to either make a new text box, or the correct way to resize font is to highlight it. So I'm going to highlight the text and then change the text size there. Okay, I don't want to see all kinds of stretched text. All right, now that my font size is the correct size, if I drew a square with my text icon, notice I can type as much as I want to within that text. If you're wanting to increase the sizes between letters, you can go over to your character properties. You can increase the size between, top to bottom of different lines in between each letter. You can change the font size here. So all of those options are available for you in the properties panel, in your text properties panel. So if you don't see that, you can go to Windows, Properties. And it shows up when you select the text icon.